Being fake is a great thing. Now, bear with me. Let me explain. A lot of you know about my social anxiety, and that's been a battle all of my life. Well, going back to my collegiate days, I went to study at the prestigious School of Music at North Texas to study jazz. Now, when you're at a prestigious music school, you're performing in front of people all the time, whether it's sight singing at 8 a.m. in front of your professor, or doing piano concertos and having to analyze them, or you're doing auditions at the beginning of each semester. Runs the gambit. But you're playing all the time. So I struggled with this to the extent that the one recollection I have in particular is something that I worked out. It was a solo I transcribed and was supposed to perform for my peers, heads of the department, etc. I worked on this sucker for 4 weeks straight. I had it forwards, backwards, upside down, you name it. Had it down. Got to the audition, or the performance rather, and the jury of folks, there's 12 of them, sitting at a couple of those folding tables, lined up in a single file, and the drum kit in the middle of the room. You walk into the room alone, you hand out a sheet of music to each of the jury members, and then you bring your own sheet, sit down at the kit, take a deep breath, look at the sheet of music, and can't remember a damn thing. I completely blanked. My anxiety was on 10. I had no idea what I was going to do. So this obviously was dysfunctional. I had to do something about it, and I saw a counselor about it. And they had something profound to share that actually has helped me in years to come. So what happened was he said, all right, play this for me. I play it, struggle through it, should have known it. He says, okay, who is your favorite drummer? And I said, well, at the time, Elvin Jones, studying jazz. Of course, Elvin Jones was my favorite drummer at the time. And he said, all right, well, do this again, but this time I want you to interpret it as if Elvin Jones is playing it. How would he play this solo? And I said, okay. And I began to play and flow and focus on something outside of my head that allowed me to feel musical and flow, and really succeeded at it. And I nailed it. So I was very grateful for that, because whether it's a speaking engagement or performances or whatever it is, I can leverage that to my advantage. Is it authentic? I would say no, it's not authentic, because it's not Tegan's interpretation of something. But if it's between that and freezing up and doing nothing, then absolutely it's advantageous. And I think some people deserve the opportunity to take that forward and build on that experience until you get better. So I dare you to challenge this, but I would love to hear your feedback on it. Have you ever had a situation where you've had to disassociate yourself in order to get through it? Let me know.
Keep on keeping on the golden age caffeine. It's some sidewind you're on, another situation.